I said, I talked about making the most use of the opportunities because I know that is very important. Because being in this country, I've seen a lot. And I know that why we know our resistance level from Africa. We know what we are capable of. How, even in the face of the difficulties that we face in Africa, how we are able to overcome. We are able to triumph because we don't let our difficulties, overcome us. We don't rely on government in Africa. We do what we have to do for the community, for the family. And I'm very impressed with what I've seen a lot of people do within the opportunities that they have. We have a lot of people turning out, parents even coming out, making first class in different professions, in medical, engineering and all. And that's amazing. That's amazing. So also with the children, they're doing amazing things. The children have started winning gold for Ireland. In the area of sports,
yes,
and in different places, even in IT. That's fantastic. So I would encourage everyone in the face of all difficulties to rise up and say, yes, if you can think it, you can do it in this country as long as that opportunity is there, no matter the challenges. I see there's this woman that I always respect. Her name is Promise Bond. I'll use her as an example because a long time ago she had this African shop, and that was all she knew. But when she started telling me that she was going to school, I did not understand. But today she's a media producer. She does different things. She's a comedian, and she will do media work for people, and she gets paid, whether it's photography, whether it's video, different areas, because she took her time to go to school because the opportunity was close to her in her community in Drogheda. But it takes time. But if you can think it and you can dream it, you can do it. And I'm saying this because I know that a lot of people are still looking for what to do. So you can think about the little opportunity beside your house, the schools, the IT, whatever area at all that you think, oh, this is where I fit in, you can do it. And when that complements what the Akidwa as an organization is trying to do, you have more empowerment out there. I think it's very important, and I know that you've been doing it. So, but in all this, there's one thing that I know is certain. If we have it, it will improve the opportunities and our chances in Ireland. That is the area of representation. And I know that the reason why Salome is talking about going to this Shannon, and by the grace of God to be addressed very soon as Senator Salome, is to bring in more representation. Tell me about your dream.
It's actually, this dream it's going to be a reality now. If it's become a reality, I will very much be very happy, with it. And the reason is that, I know when you talk about decision making and being involved in different levels of decision making or politics, it goes very well. If you're not on the table, then you'll be on the agenda. So you'll be discussed. But we know, all of us, when you're being discussed, it's not the same as when you are there on the table, bringing your voice and bringing all that, knowledge, expertise, and experiences. So for me, I've been very much active on the whole area of gender equality, human rights, and I've been an activist for so long. And I believe that, for us migrants to be able to be seen to be serious and to be on the table rather than being on the agenda every time, we have to actually ensure that we are in all those levels. At the moment, like I said, and I told you earlier that I'm a commissioner for Irish human rights. But when the opportunity of going to the Senate came, I said, this is exactly the situation I would like to be in. Like I told you, I've been into the Irish Parliament many times, giving presentations. And when you give a presentation, then you go. So your presentation is discussed after you have left. whether, you know, we are going to take into what the people who have presented have said. So it counts that you be the person who will be making those decisions of your presentation rather than you presenting every time. So for me, I've done all the presentation that I have done, you know, that I could have done. I've done researches, I've done grassroots activism, you know, with the migrant and with the different communities. I've done all the speaking that I would want to speak.